Hey team, what's up? So this is month 5, week. Look at my hair. I ran in the cold, but it's still humid because it's Missouri. It's trying to go back to its original form. Anyways, I think it's week 3. Yes, because week 2, I posted in the group. If you only go to the YouTube channel and you're like, where was the week 2? Just hop onto the Facebook page. I know we hate Facebook. Hop onto the Facebook page just to screenshot the workouts. It's all body weight HIIT stuff. If you're like, I don't want any body weight HIIT stuff, skip week 2. It's okay. So we're in week 3 now. I can't believe it. We are almost into Thanksgiving, which is absolutely insane. Today's just gonna be a little bit different. You're gonna do 20 minutes of a lift, and then you're gonna have 10 minutes where you do an every minute on the minute, which you've kind of experienced before with me talking through, and I will talk you through that. So for the rest of the week, that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna have 20 minutes of a lift that's pretty fast moving, and then you're gonna end with 10 minutes of an every minute on the minute. So it'll still be 30 minutes, but you're gonna be moving and grooving, okay? So today is upper body with a 10-minute every minute on the minute. In a couple days, I'm gonna post a lower body weight 20-minute, also with a 10-minute kind of hit at the end, okay? So for the 20 minutes today, we are hitting all over upper body. We're gonna do some back, we're gonna do some shoulders, we're gonna do some biceps. It's gonna be really quick moving. So the way it's gonna work is the rest is gonna be pretty short. So we're kind of shifting away from what we did before where we were pushing weight super, super heavy, because you're not gonna be able to recover. So I want you to drop weight a little bit. We're gonna go for 12 to 15 reps, however you're feeling. 3 sets each with minimal rest in between, okay? So we're gonna be starting with frontal raises. I alternate, you know that already. If you do not wanna alternate and you wanna do them together, you absolutely can. Go ahead and grab your weights for frontal raises. By now, you probably already know. So I'm gonna alternate and go for 12 reps. You do not have to. You can go together, you can go to 15 reps, however you're feeling today. Just know that the rest, you will put down your dumbbells, but it's not gonna feel like long, okay? For the 20 minutes that we are lifting, we're moving and grooving, okay? That's 7. Next one's 10. 1 more each side. You can't not, okay? 2 more sets, take a deep breath. And then we'll do regular bicep curls, okay? Pick up the weights. How are you with the holidays coming up? That's 5. I'm sticking with 12. You do what is best for you today. Next one's 10. One more each side. Perfect. Quick rest. 1 more set just like that, okay? How are you doing with the holidays coming up? I know it can feel so I feel like everything snowballs at this time of year in general. I also have my kid's birthday in December. I'm like, are you gonna do that to me? But, you know, and I decided to start a new job around the holidays. It's all really great. Last set. one's halfway. It's hard to lift and dance. One more each side. Good, take a rest, switch dumbbells for bicep curls. And you know how I am, I alternate with these two. You don't have to alternate, that'll just give you a little bit more rest, and that's not an issue, okay? I don't know if I'm doing 10 or 12. We'll see. Yeah, I was thinking about it on my run this morning. I'm like, it is a sick trick to have it be 35 degrees outside and still humid. It's just not right, okay? I'm probably gonna go for 10. Ooh. One more each side. Yikes. Little rest here. 2 more sets just like that. And then we're going to be moving to back fly. I'm just kind of giving you an idea or a heads up early on in the previous exercises what your next one is going to be, so you know during transition, like, I'm probably going to need this weight for the next exercise. Just kind of giving you an idea here. If you want this playlist, let me know. I'll send it to you. It's a good one. Next one's 5. Remember, if you have more in you today, if you're feeling good, go for it. One more each side. Oh. Take a rest, one more set just like that. Yes, you are going to get a bunch of different exercises in 20 minutes. It'll go by quick. You're basically squeezing in the same amount of exercises as normal, but in a 20-minute time. So yeah, your heart rate might be up a little bit. You're going to be all right, okay? And that last 10 minutes, it's going to burst your heart rate up even more. That's the point. These will be good. So bookmark these workouts for this week. These will be great to bring out, like, if you're traveling and maybe you can bring a pair of dumbbells. Maybe you're like, this week is so crazy with the holidays. All I have is 30 minutes, like, no joke. Last set. This will keep you on time. It'll give you a little bit of everything. It'll give you that feeling of getting your heart rate up. And I know I preach a lot with lifting that it's not cardio, and for the most part that's totally true. You shouldn't be concerned with your heart rate, but I know there are those weeks where you're like, I have limited time, but I need to release some energy, and strictly lifting weights doesn't feel like that does that for you. This is a workout that you can go back to. Almost. I think that was it. Switch, back flies are next. Look, I'm human too, okay? out which ones I want to do. Today's kind of an experiment because I had the best sports massage of my life yesterday with somebody completely new. I'm actually going to put her information in the group because if you're struggling with something, an injury, or any of that stuff, or even if you're just somebody who moves a lot, runs, lifts, maybe you have a desk job, back flies, she knows her stuff. But oh my gosh. So today's an experiment because, as you know, when you have a massage, sometimes you don't know that your body was heavily affected until you're doing exercise. And then you're like, oh, my body was worked on yesterday. I'm gonna go for 12. That's 10. One more. So for now, this group is all female, so I can be open about whatever. I am that way anyways. Cycles. So even yesterday, she could tell, she's like, oh, so when you have your cycle, can you feel it in your back? I'm like, how do you know that stuff? Like my back, my labor was in my back, all of that. And she's like, oh yeah, I can just tell. So she cupped me, she taped me, and she was like, are you due for your cycle soon? I'm like, yeah, I was supposed to start like 3 days ago. And she's like, don't be surprised if you start your cycle after leaving here because of all the fascial release that I just did. What do you know? I was like, this lady, she knows her stuff, man. Woo! I'm almost there. I'm gonna push over one more. One more set of those. So, but she was one of those where I was like, I want everybody in my life who exercises or anything like that to know who you are, because she was able to pinpoint things that nobody else has ever been able to do. Like, I walked out of there and I was like, that was the best massage I ever had. And to be fair, last set of these. Her place is located inside of a CrossFit. So I was like, I know girl be working on people all the time that do stupid stuff, so. Standing shoulder presses are next. Halfway. Give me 2 more. Last one. Ooh. I'm gonna go down at least for the first set. Take a quick breath. We've got 3 sets of standing shoulder presses. Remember, if you need to, extend that leg to protect your lower back if that's something that bothers you when you're doing overhead movements. And then I'm going to show you what you're doing for your 10-minute, every minute on the minute. If it makes you feel better each workout, it's one movement that you're doing. So you'll do 30 seconds of that movement, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of that movement, 30 seconds of rest. I want 10 rounds, okay? You're gonna get mad, but it's gonna be okay. I might end up going up, or I might just go up in reps here. I love this song. gonna go for 12. One more. Next set I might go for 13. I don't know yet. I might be able to squeeze in like a... No, I don't need to do that to you guys. I was like, I might be able to squeeze in a finisher, and then I'm like, let them do their 10-minute, they'll be fine. So, this is a good reminder that maybe you do a certain number of rests, and you're like, I did 12, but I don't think I have 15 or whatever. What if you have 13? What if you normally do 10 reps and you don't feel like you can do 12, but you can do 11? That's still growth. Push out what you can. It doesn't have to always be black and white or fit into some box to look like growth. I might not get 13. Two more. Maybe one more. Ah. A little bit of rest here, okay? So, I don't even think I've had you guys do this movement before. If I have, it's been a long time. And it won't take me long to show you what it is. It's plank jacks. I firmly believe that everyone in this group can do this movement. You might just need to slow it down a little bit, and that is absolutely okay. And I will walk you through that, okay? You won't need anything special. You can do it on your living room floor, kitchen floor, whatever. Nothing special is needed for plank jacks. Oh, we're pushing these, man. I'm gonna go for 10. One more. That minimal rest will get you, man. Okay, so plank jacks. How well can you see? Let me. That should work. So, plank jacks. I'm gonna have you do them long arm. I've seen them do people doing forearm, but I feel like that puts too much pressure on your lower back. It looks so bad. If you have soft hands and your floor is weird, put a towel down or something, washcloth even. You're not going anywhere, okay? So plant your hands just like a regular plank, and you're gonna hop your feet out and hop them in. I'm gonna move forward just so you can see my legs. Hop them out, hop them in, okay? Now, if you're like, what the heck? Slow it down, slow the movement down. So, maybe you're not going full force. Maybe you need to jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in. That is absolutely okay. That's the layout. 10 rounds, 30 seconds of the movement of plank jacks. Let yourself rest for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You have equal recovery to work. It is going to keep your heart rate up. That's the point, okay? It's a great finisher to a workout like we just did. Go ahead and get started. Next workout, 20 minutes of very non-stop lower body lifting, followed by another 10 minute, every minute on the minute, okay? You can do it.